Hi everyone, this is Arthur from AOTO. Welcome to AOTO's Product Launch 2022. I'm glad to see you all in this virtual stadium. Since everyone is talking about the Metaverse, we thought why don't we just do a new product launch streaming live with all virtual content. So here we are. In 2021, the LED industry was stricken by the epidemic and shortage of materials, yet it still managed to recover during this difficult time. As a leader in the LED industry, AOTO maintained its focus on customer needs and technology and innovation, building our strength through our unique software, hardware, and content, whole package solution providing capability. Despite the difficulties in 2021, AOTO still amounted to notable achievements, and all thanks to our global customers and partners' long-standing support and connection. In 2022, AOTO will continue to lead the industry by meeting our clients' needs in the ever-changing market, developing new products, and perfecting our service. This product launch will cover 5 new products focused on applications such as virtual production, immersive conference, and rental for events. Now, let the journey begin. I would like to ask for a show of hands. How much do you know about filming and television production with XR technology? In early 2020, it became a focal point of a filming industry and developed rapidly as a groundbreaking technology poised to bring its industry to a new level. Take Disney for example. For the show The Mandalorian, Disney used a LED volume instead of a green screen, which is a more traditional choice. With XR technology, time and space are no longer a limiting factors for film production. Background context can be added in real time, and scenes can be adjusted to change in the blink of an eye. The feature significantly shortens the time spent on site filming and post-editing. Furthermore, actors can see the virtual graphics when filming, as opposed to acting to the air. Which is the case for green screen filming. It makes acting more intuitive, thereby improving the overall quality of the film. The root cause that makes virtual production compare favorably to the green screen solution is its use of LED screens, which disproportionately affect how films finally come out. As a pioneer in the LED industry, AOTO is honored to be a part of the ongoing revolution that casts virtual production as its main character. In the year prior, we have equipped dozens of large LED volumes with our virtual production solution, with many of them finished and already put into the use. AOTO will continue to grow and innovate. For the next part, I'll share with you 3 new LED products that are applicable to virtual production, along with their unique features. RM1.5 is the first product we are going to cover today. It was especially designed for LED walls. What sets it apart and makes it the best option is its packaging type. Made possible by AOTO's 4-in-1 mini LED technology of AOTO. So how exactly does it work? First off, the RM1.5 pixel pitch mini LED does an excellent job of reducing moisture. When filming, issues caused by moisture are hard to evade. You must have seen moisture effect before. Here is a daily example. Say you want to capture something on TV with your phone. So you turn on the camera, that's when you see color fringes over the image on your phone. That will be moisture effect in action. The same thing happens when filming with LED screens. When graphics on LED get image on the charge couple device and cause high frequency interference, you will see colors fringes as known as moisture. Although it's not yet possible to completely eliminate moisture with the current technology, but AOTO Mini LED is able to largely reduce it through innovation. Long-term experiments show that moisture can be considerably abated when switching from point luminate to surface luminate. As you can see, with ordinary LED screens, using the traditional SMD packaging type, every single LED forms a light-emitting surface. So LED pixel pitch is a large and grid structure is more obvious. Now let's check out the mini 4-in-1 next to it. The product adopts a packaging type that combines 4 LED lamp beads to form an integrated square and thus a large light-emitting unit. As a result, a mini 4-in-1 has over 80% of its total surface as the light-emitting area, while that of the conventional SMD 1.5 product is only 40%. This difference leads to a quarter reduction in light-emitting units. When using the standard packaging method, the layout of 16 LED is 4x4 as shown in the diagram, but with AOTO 4-in-1, it's 2x2. By addressing this underlying problem, we managed to dramatically reduce MOE effects. You may wonder, does it mean that more LED beads integrated together the better? Experiment gives a categorical number with 16-in-1 and 24-in-1. Are the nagging issues arising? A large light-emitting surface will bring problems such as a chromatical aberration and reflection. 4-in-1 is the perfect combo that is an upgrade from the conventional packaging type and avoids ink inconsistency and reflection. Reflection is a pervasive issue. The cause is fairly simple. The smoother the surface, the easier it is to form a specular reflection. For LED displays, the smaller the reflectivity of the screen surface, the more resistant it is to reflection of the surrounding objects. We specially design light-absorbing grooves between every light-emitting unit of RM 1.5 to mitigate light effect. An RM 1.5 screen would go through a fluorescentimeter process that contains its reflectivity rate within 5% with a flaming angle close to 170 degrees. This unique design enables RM 1.5 to easily cope with all lighting conditions and give clean and consistent pictures filming from any angle. This way, the likelihood of goofs is lessened. A filming environment is distinct from that of indoor spaces. For a sense of realism, filmmakers usually employ many auxiliary equipment, such as water mid machines, foam machines, and snow guns. Consequently, the powder, water mid, and foam produced by these devices would be detrimental to the LED performance. We handle this issue by adopting the nano-coating technology to physically isolate particles from the internal circuitry, making the product more reliable and longer lasting. The Mini 4-in-1 is so sturdy that particles can stuck on surface can be safely cleaned away, making basic maintenance easier. Moreover, with a smaller pixel pitch of 1.5 mm, RM 1.5 offers a high pixel density up to 400,000 pixels per square meter, which means more details and high image quality for the same display space. The pixel density of our P1.5 is 2.3 times that of P2.3 and 3.2 times that of P2.8. So the camera can now be closer to the LEDs, which in turn requires less volume space and short cost. Moreover, with other factors controlled, the small pixel pitch also makes LED less prone to MOE effects. Since LED volumes tend to be semi-rental and relocation is a recurring process, we design RM 1.5 to be a relocation friendly. The frame is made of magnesium alloy with a lightweight structure. A cabinet is only 8.4 kg. In addition, the flexible side lock and R-barcode design render cabinet connection flexible. As a result, substantially less human work is required to produce an LED volume, resulting in significant savings in both money and time. To provide the best possible display performance, the RM 1.5 employs common cathode architecture coupled with an RGB full flip chip, allowing the brightness to extend 1,500 nits. Meanwhile, with Super 7680 Hz refresh rate, outstanding 26-bit color processing, high contrast of 5000 to 1, super wide angle nearly 170 degrees, and improved true black level, RM 1.5 can give a perfect in-camera performance. RM1.5 poses a slur of technical advantage that makes it the best option for large high-end professional virtual production. In an XR studio, for more realistic effect, it's critical to have simulating sky scenes and equipment that can supplement lighting setups. AOTO is now proud to introduce our newly developed product, LED Ceiling M3.7H. This product has a lightweight structure, a viewing angle close to 180 degrees, high brightness of more than 6,000 nits, high contrast ratio, and lower reflectivity, making it the best choice for LED ceiling screen. Whether for close-up or wide shots, our LED ceiling screen has an excellent light of consistency. Its high brightness is a great addition to an on-site lighting. Virtual graphics on our ceiling screen will project reflection onto the surface of objects below it. Just like in real life, we can see reflections of trees nearby a car windows. In this way, the sense of realism is enhanced, and this has everything to do with the high contrast and low reflection feature of our LED ceiling. The on-site installation often puts a lid on a bearing capacity of the LED volume ceiling. Therefore, in our product structure design and material selection, many optimizations were made to make M3.7H less than 18 kg per square meter, which is a lot lighter than ordinary LED screens. Simple math will show that when a 200 square meters LED ceiling is installed, it weighs 2,000 kilograms less than its ordinary alternative, and thus a much less demanding of a total load bearing capacity of the ceiling. That also translates into a reduction in construction cost and safety improvement for all staff involved at the site. Large studios for virtual production generally don't require LED floor screens. A rear floor is often used instead of depth of field. However, in small and medium-sized studios and studios for live or TV broadcasting, a floor screen, along with a wall screen and a LED ceiling, is a must-have. This combination creates more fantastic three-dimensional space that is more impressive and immersive. AOTO AE 2.3 was born for this exact purpose, because the floor screen carries a huge amount of weight, including stage props, filming equipment, and actors. Safety and stability are on the top of the priority list. For a floor screen to be safe and stable, a cabinet structure bearing capacity needs to meet a certain standards. The AE 2.3 adopts style casting aluminum frame. Moreover, its honeycomb shell design efficiently disperses the total weight evenly and eventually transferred to the ground. So there is less pressure on the electronic components. The product can bear more than 2 tons per square meter. Aberration resistance is another significant advantage of the AE 2.3. The module surface is made of special colloid. A dozen of complicated procedures would be done for the display surface to acquire super wear resistance. The product's protection level reaches IP67, which can easily cope with complex shooting situations. Flatness is another critical measurement of the quality of a floor screen, since screen misalignment and flat fell seams are damaging to the integrity and continuity of a picture. To prevent such problems, the AE 2.3 is made to be capable of adjusting its position of 6 directions, feet that support cabinets, and act on the top of a traditional floor screen. To make a height adjustment of cabinets flexible, you can perfectly align connecting bosses by locking their corners together. This will give you no flat fell seam and thus impeccable connecting. In addition to its enhanced stability and sturdiness, the AE 2.3 offers a superior version experience. A high refresh rate, high contrast ratio, and wide viewing angle are some of the features that make it ideal for creating a stunning virtual production stage. The cinematography industry is more demanding on LED displays in terms of display performance and user experience. As opposed to ordinary LED applications, that is undoubtedly a major challenge for LED companies. AOTO has over 29 years of expertise in the LED industry and will continue to produce a high-quality products and deliver excellent value to our customers in the coming years. XR can be applied to a lot of terrains beyond virtual production for immersive experience. The realism of architecture and tourism are just two examples. In 2021, we built the world's largest 8K high-resolution ceiling-to-floor screen to achieve a 360-degree immersive experience for AONET London. The AONET project highlights how advanced AOTO's XR technology is. That's all for our newest product for virtual production solution. I hope this brief introduction has given you a better understanding of a using of LED displays in virtual production and the advantage of our new products. Now, let's move on to the next part. In recent years, LED display technology has developed rapidly, with increasingly smaller pixel pitch and progressively higher resolution. The overall product performance has witnessed massive improvement. LED displays are gradually playing more roles in other applications. The high-end example of virtual production that we just discussed is a good example. It is possible to see the LED displays are becoming a more ubiquitous presence in our daily lives. For instance, in an increasingly large number of conference rooms, training rooms, college classrooms, LEDs are replacing traditional display devices, such as LCD screens or projectors, for better effects, of course. The shift is taking place as the iterative nature of technology dictates. We believe LED displays will become more widely used in the near future, and AOTO is in the right place at the right time. In the context of COVID-19 and working from home, we launched the SID Intelligent Conference All-in-One series in 2020. It has 16:9 resolution, 2K and size of 120 inches, 150 inches, and 180 inches, available for small and medium-sized conference rooms. This product has brought a much better conference experience to our clients and thus met with positive reception. However, for some places such as academic forums and large-scale group business trainings with nearly 100 people, high requirements are put forward for the machine use for image display. We tackle this situation with a new SID series all-in-one device. We call it SID AOTO. What sets it apart from its alternatives? Let's go into the AOTO training room to find out. How does it look? We all know how meetings and training sections can easily be dull, but with SID AOTO, they can become a virtual pleasure to better engage the audience, creating an experience similar to watch a movie in a cinema. Currently, SID AOTO is available in three sizes: 218 inches, 272 inches, and 327 inches. At first sight, SID AOTO is a gained screen display made of 2-in-1 devices combined together to create a 32:9 display ratio. But is it as simple as it looks? Apparently not. A more practical and relevant split-screen display function has been added to SID AOTO, which is supposed to a total of 3 display models: full screen, left and right split screen, and center display. We will start with a full-screen display. When a large company hosts a training section, it usually involves more than 100 people. With a LED screen of ordinary size, people sitting in the back and on the sides can barely see what is on the screen. But the problem goes away if it uses SID AOTO's full-screen display. People can view it with better clarity no matter where they sit. Moreover, there is no need to be concerned about the image being compressed, stretched, or deformed in any manner. To summarize, the purpose of the full-screen option is to increase the viewing angle. But what exactly does the split-screen model do? The answer is enable users to have multiple windows open at the same time, allowing users to multitask more efficiently. Isn't it great to have this on hand during the meetings and training sections of all kinds? Just imagine how awkward it would be if the expert or someone from the top management invited to get a remote training, but the audience cannot see the slides. and how disengaging if it would be people can't see the lectures. These situations can definitely not helping the audience to comprehend. But headaches like this vanish when SID neutral comes to help. When SID neutral, you can easily switch to two standard 16:9 2K display windows with the split screen on one side showing, let's say, the slide and the split screen on the other side showing the image of the people you are talking to. In this way, online meetings resemble face-to-face interaction, which means that geographical distance would no longer be an enemy to effective communication. In addition, the split screen display function can provide a side-by-side comparison between any two projects and a bidders conference. This visual convenience makes it easier to detect a key announced difference between two projects, where each bid can improve and which one is better. The left and right sides can be easily switched. All you need is to press the side button. The same idea stands when you want to show slides in two languages at the same time or contrast different products. I'm only suggesting a few scenarios when the split screen could come in handy. I believe you will figure out how this function can empower your own business. Finally, we came to the central display mode. You can switch to this model to have a 16:9 2K window in the middle of a 32:9 screen. Then you will have two 2:9 windows left on both sides. You can choose to display sites for the meetings in the middle window and other information, such as the meeting's themes, logos on the side windows. In this way, as a host, you can highlight the theme of the gathering and show respect for the lecture and the audience. Aside from its outstanding display performance, what is special about our SID neutral that makes it outshine a regular screen assembled by combining multiple cabinets? What other features does it possess? What values can it bring? I will use two words to encapsulate my answer: cold screen and minimalism. Cold screen. How to minimize the power consumption of LED displays has always been a key concern in the industry. Although LED displays are already very energy efficient compared to LCD displays and the other types of display devices, it is hoped that a technology can be developed to make LED displays even more energy efficient. AOTO has made significant investment in scientific research in order to develop high efficiency, low power products with great pressure. I would like to introduce you to our innovative and cold screen technology. This technique has the potential to reduce the SID neutral's power consumption by 30%. Compared to its competitors. This improved the light conversion efficiency of the SID neutral, resulting in emitting significantly less heat and lower temperature of the screen surface. In the meeting room, the speaker would not feel burned if they were in close proximity to this type of LED panel. Last but not least, minimalism. On the one hand, minimalism is employed in its design. On the other hand, minimalism is engaged in its usability. AOTO's SID neutral is cable-free, designed to be lightweight and elegant. It is only 90.8 mm thin. The border of the cabinet is only 6 mm, which is almost borderless and the thinnest of its kind on the market. Reached to the concept of minimalism by its product appearance. AOTO's SID neutral is incredibly simple to use. For conventional LED screens, which are assembled by emerging cabinets, users must be familiar with a complex operating system and software configuration in order to operate the device properly. However, with SID neutral, the complete controlling system is contained within a single machine, so that after the initial installation and debug it, no require additional configuration operation. Users don't need any special training to use it. Just tap the switch key and then you can use it to run a video or show documents or pictures. If you want resetting brightness and contrast, just go to the display interface and you can adjust them instantly. It is important to know that you can also easily control the SID neutral from your smartphone on tablets. Additionally, the SID neutral has multiple interfaces that allow 3 HDMI, 3 USB, and 1 line out input also. It supports the wireless projection, which allows the client to easily project the content they want to do the SID neutral by the mobile devices. The SID neutral all-in-one LED display is over 100 inches, with a wide viewing angle, ultra high definition, excellent display, and an intelligent operation. It will definitely make meetings more of a pleasant experience. All along our journey, AOTO has been focused on innovation and keeps pushing the boundaries our world. And that is the end of this section. Let's move on to the next part. Now we are back to the main stage. In the past 20 years, AOTO has partnered with a lot of top-notch global sports organizations and accomplished hundreds of projects in the rental business. In this session, I will introduce the SV 3.9, a new product for outdoor rentals that is built upon our years of expertise. In the rental market, efficiency is extremely important considerations. As we all know, LED displays is the most important component of stage construction, which is a race against time. SV 3.9 is advantageous in this race. SV 3.9 was designed in a way that allows mechanized operations for its construction, making the process anything but time-consuming and labor-intensive. When it comes to construction, SV 3.9 was developed in an innovative way so that the process can be completed with automatic equipment, thereby significantly saving time-consuming and labor-intensive. For transportation, a transport set cart can carry up to 12 panels and no flight case is needed. When it comes to construction, you can have the transport set cart next to the stage, and then use a machine to lift connected panels out of the cart and onto the stage. That's our handling and tagging system designed to maximize productivity while minimizing damage caused by panel collections. Operations and maintenance costs are thereby reduced. Besides efficiency, safety is another priority for stage construction, and that remains a primary goal in our product design. It is our hope that SV 3.9 will be a terrific and safe experience for everyone who uses it. In general, a large and taller LED screen promises a more mind-blowing visual experience, but an outdoor LED must contain with complex environments and changing weather conditions, and size adds to a challenge. Because of this, load bearing capacity and wind resistance are two paramount factors when evaluating the quality of an outdoor LED. The SV 3.9 features a 500 x 1000 mm die casting aluminum alloy structure with an integrally formed carbonate body. To improve the structure safety factor of the display screen, the numbers of connectors between the boxes is double reduced under the condition of ensuring the large size assembly accuracy. The kind of buckle used for SV 3.9's load-bearing component is time-tested, field-tested, and has passed full gravity testing and tensile testing. Outdoor rental products must consider the adverse effects of wind, a common practice to take protective measures when winds reach force 8. SV 3.9's response to such a challenge is to increase strength while decreasing wind resistance. Buckles are made extra thick in order to increase sturdiness. When the rear foldable wind brake system is all on, it forms a strong triangle with the frame, adding to the structural integrity. With its wind resistance up to 20 meters per second, once the rear foldable wind brake system is connected into the hull by the fast lock system, you see an impenetrable wall of protection. SV 3.9 targets stage applications and the high-end rental market. AOTO's mission is to help our customers to have their value realized. Under this guiding principle, SV 3.9 was designed to be compatible with both the AOTO system and external ones. Such a design gives the customers more flexibility and choices. Screen brings out the soul of a stage and dedication breeds value. A stage could be a virtual paradise, a place where dreams come true. That's all for the AOTO Product Launch 2022. If you are interested in any of our products, please do not hesitate to contact us. If you want to physically touch and experience clothing or of the products, welcome to our booth at ISE 2022. It's in Barcelona from May 10 to 13. Welcome to Hall 3, Stand 3A220. Wonderful, not to be missed.